Alright, so the inspiration of today's video, gentlemen, is Jay and Ayush, two of my dearest employees, two of my dearest team members, and they had this great thought when we were on our way back from Pune doing the latest Sarat Kalra's Brotherhood meetup. And they had this very nice question, they had this very nice inquiry which I thought I should answer in a video because hey, it makes a whole lot more sense because they are of your age and they have some genuine concern for you. How do you be more independent when you are an 18, 19 or a 20-year-old? How do you actually master or how do you actually control your life and become a genuine man from being a 16-year-old boy that everyone knew? Very interesting topic, very interesting issue to talk about or rather address on this channel. So why not jump right into it? Why not help you become a 20-year-old masculine gent, independent masculine gent? Gentlemen, my name is Mayank Bhattacharya. This is Men's Essentials. Let's make you more independent. Intro. Okay, so first thing first, before I get into it, you have to understand, you have to realize the very basics of what do you want with your independence. You see, when you are really trying to define your independence, seeing your 21-year-old rich spoiled friends, then that's not really the kind of independence I would want you to have. Because see, at the very end of it, if you want to be this guy who is free at will or who is being allowed from his home or by his parents to go out and party anytime he wants, bring home anyone he wants and do all that good things, then guess what? That's a work in progress. You have to do a few things, you have to convey, you have to translate a few things with your life so that your parents, especially our Indian parents, can start taking you seriously for your own life. And how do you start it? How do you actually become a genuine masculine gent? Well, let's talk all about it. See, the very first thing, the very obvious thing, I would have talked about this 1,000 times on this channel, is you getting a part-time job or you getting some sort of a side hustle and you making some money. This isn't the only part that will get you your personal space or your personal independence as an 18-year-old man and not an 18-year-old boy, but this is a very important part to it. This is the first half of it. See, when you go out and when you start making your own money, you realize the importance and you realize the power of money, because money or any sort of currency is a very important, is a very vital tool for our survival. And once you know how to make it, once you can actually figure out a way to make more of it or can influence your life from it, then you have actually mastered something to build on, then you have actually gained some experience to get better at. So the very first step, the very first thing that you should do, even when you are a 16, 17-year-old, figure out something that you can actually do. Like you can maybe have your own YouTube channel, blog, or work for someone, be an intern, be an employee, I don't care, go do car washes if you have to, but start making some money. But that's only the half of it, that's only the first part of the equation. There is something more, there is something way beyond you making money that you have to understand, learn and master to be a genuine independent man for your parents to take you remotely seriously. And these things are, these points are, your in general ownership of your life. Are you actually taking full ownership of your life? Are you actually taking ownership of yourself since the time you are getting out of the bed and since the time you are getting back at it? Do you do your bed? Are you clean? Do you take daily showers without your mom having to tell you about it 1,000 times? Are you cooking your food? Are you even eating your own food? Are you even serving yourself the food? Are you even putting your clothes for laundry? Are you doing things as basic as getting the grocery or anything simple and basic to make you more manly, to make you an adult? You see, just because you are 18, just because you can vote legally does not mean that you are grown up, does not mean that you know shit about the real world. We as men or even women to some case, we both men and women in general, we get better at life by our life experiences. Gentlemen, these life lessons, these daily life wisdoms are the only thing that makes us more smarter and more adult than anything else that's out there in the world. You see, even if you are making shit ton of money by the age of 18 but you don't know shit about controlling or managing your own life, you are not really an adult, you are just a grown-up man-child with a lot of cash in his hand. And that's not where I would want you to be. It has taken me well over 7 to 6 years to understand this concept and then to implement in my life and get better at being a genuine man. I mean, I kid you not when I tell you this. I have cousins, I have friends, and I have my friends' cousins who are my age or elder to me, who are genuine, who are 100% man-child. I mean, they are 35, 30, 28-year-olds, and they are married, they have a kid, but they don't think like an adult, they don't act like an adult, and they are not an adult in any way, shape or form, besides just bringing home some cash from the job that they do. So you have to understand this, you have to realize this, that getting the money on board isn't the only part that will make your parents happy about you or convince them to take you seriously. You see, if you can't show them the ownership that you have taken of your life, if you can't show them the seriousness that you have in your life towards your goal or anything in general, how would they know for a fact that you can survive a war tomorrow or you can survive yourself in worst case scenario. You see, plenty of you say this one thing, that your parents aren't letting you do that, your parents aren't letting you do this and whatnot. But the only thing that you're doing wrong is you're not taking ownership of your life. Gentlemen, you're not trying to think things like an adult. Stop being a boy, stop being a 5-year-old, start thinking and behaving and acting like a man. Just because you're wearing a suit or some sexy ties all the time does not make you a man. You have to grow your brains, you have to get some balls down there. Simple as that, easy as that. Make some money, take extreme ownership of your life, show your parents that you're disciplined, you're focused, and you know what are your goals, and you know how would you want to live your life. And once you have proven that, and once they have seen that over a period of time, once they have seen you succeed, or at least once they have seen you doing something that you love, or you taking control of your life, you taking ownership of your life, you doing the very basic things of eating your food, cleaning your clothes, showering yourself, doing a job, coming back home and being functional by yourself, they'll not have any problems in you doing whatever you want to do in your life. I mean, no matter how old school or how rhetorical we think our parents may be, if you do things right, if you put the perspective right, I'm pretty sure they'll get you over a given period of time. Try it, become an extreme owner, take care of your life, take charge of your life, do your basic duties, live your life like an adult. Don't let things be on your parents, don't expect anything else to solve your problems. It's your life. Since the time you wake up till the time you sleep, you have to be an extreme owner of that whole time. Practice it, do it, give it some time, and you will see yourself change in no time. Your parents will see you change in no time. Anyway, I'll get back to work. This is a pretty cool topic to talk about. So I hope this video helps. I hope this video inspired you all from stop being an 18-year-old boy to a genuine 18-year-old man. A disciplined, self-sustaining, independent man. I hope I see you as a man the next time. Rest up, stay strong, stay stylish, gentlemen. My name is Mayank. Thanks a lot for watching. I'll see you in the next one. Jai Hind.